If you're a long-term viewer on this channel, you know I like to break down hair products into two main categories: pre-stylers and post-stylers. The majority of guys don't even know the difference between these, but in today's video you will, and most importantly, it will completely transform the way you style your hair for the better. So let's start by discussing what a pre-styler actually is and the benefits of using one. Pre-stylers are typically lighter in weight, easy to apply, and offer a low to medium hold. These usually come in the form of creams, pastes, or sprays. You know, think of those products that aren't really difficult to get out the jar. They distribute easily throughout your hair. Applying these products into damp hair before we begin blow drying will essentially prep the hair to be styled. Here's a side by side of my hair after having blow dried. On the left, I used no pre-styler, and on the right, I used a little amount of a hair cream. As you can see for yourself, using a pre-styler gives the hair far more structure, hold, and control. Post-stylers are essentially the finishing touch to your hairstyle. Think of it as the icing sugar that goes on top of your baking creation at the end. This is where a lot of guys go wrong. If you're only using a post-styler to style your hair from start to finish, you're cutting yourself short. As an example, let's discuss someone wanting to achieve a slick back hairstyle. With a pre-styler, they apply their chosen product into damp hair. This might be a hair cream. They'll slick it back into place and then blow dry to lock the hair and train it to sit as they desire. And then they use their post-styler, which may be a hair clay or pomade, to solidify the hair in place whilst giving the finish that they want, whether that's a matte finish or high shine. That's where the sponsor of today's video comes in, Blumon. Blumon offer a wide array of hairstyling products, which makes implementing the advice in today's video super easy. If you're after my personal recommendations from Blumon, first up on the list we have Ascend Volume Cream, which is just great for those of you looking to gain control over your hair. It's great at taming frizz by cosmetically adding density to your hair, so it's also great for those of you that have finer or thinner hair types. You can then pair this with a hair clay for some additional hold or texture, or a pomade for that sleek finish. This is great for hairstyles that look intentional. Next up we have Monarch Matte Paste. I've said it before and I'm sure I'll say it again, but this is my favorite product of all time. If you're looking for one product that can do both, it's this. It can be used as a pre and post styler, but personally I love to use this product as a pre-styler. It's super lightweight, making it easy to distribute. It gives really nice texture and hold throughout the day. Coastal Texture Salt Spray takes the crown for being the easiest to apply since it's simply a spray. A few pumps into damp hair and you're good to go. The result is added texture and control, great for those beachier type of looks. If you're looking to get your hands on any Blumon product, be sure to use code Luca at checkout. It will give you 10% off your total order. There is no obligation to use it whatsoever, but it does help me out as a content creator, so I'd massively appreciate it. And a big thank you to Blumon for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so now that you've gotten your hands on your desired pre-styler, this is what your new styling routine is going to somewhat look like. First, you're going to want to towel dry your freshly washed hair and then apply your pre-styler. You want to really try and evenly distribute your pre-styler from root to end, the back of your head, the front, the top, everywhere. A lot of guys will only apply product in the front section of their hair where people will see, completely avoiding the back. But what this usually results in is just kind of like an amateurish looking hairstyle. Blow dry your hair into whatever shape or style you desire, and we're going to stop at about 85% dryness. We want a little bit of moisture. Post stylers such as hair clays tend to be really tough, not only to get out of the jar but to apply into our hair, so having that bit of moisture just makes everything so much easier. More often than not, by the time we finished applying our post styler, the remaining moisture would have been absorbed by the product, so we don't even need to revisit the blow dry. But if you maybe stop blow drying too early or your hair is still a little damp, go back in with the blow dryer on a medium heat setting to just lock everything in place. But all in all, you're now good to go. You'll find you'll have so much more success in the world of hairstyling when you're able to determine the differences between pre-stylers and post-stylers. Getting comfortable with the strengths and weaknesses of both will just take your hairstyling so much further. But that brings this video to a close. If you guys enjoyed or found it helpful, please drop a thumbs up. It lets me know you want to see more. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's free to do and you can always change your mind later. Until then, I will see you all in next week's video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.